Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading, messages from Divine Masculine. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. And happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're having a long weekend. Right? Some people, they get two in a row. I used to work at a bank. So we would get the day after Christmas and Christmas, of course. And then New Year's Day and the day after, depending on how the days fell, right? Because I guess like banks, there's some law that says banks, they can't be closed for more than 3 days and yada, yada. But it often worked out. Oh, I got good news for you guys. Next year, Christmas falls on a Monday. So no matter what, you may be getting a 3-day weekend. Well, anyway, happy Saturday, guys. It's messages from Divine Masculine. We're going to get an energy update on the Divine Masculine. If you're new here, welcome. I am what you call a Divine Feminine. Twin Flame, that's right. And my Twin Flame, who is a very girly girl, very girly, she's really girly, super girly, right? She's very feminine. But she's what you call Divine Masculine. How does that work? Well, those are just labels. Guys, let's talk about the soul today. I always groove on that. And if you're new here, you'll hear me talk about it eventually, the whole bit with duality. Let's talk about non-duality this time, at least a little bit more in depth, right? Because what can you say about that? What can you say of the soul, right? The soul is non-duality. And why is this relevant? Well, it's because you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? So you look on the internet, you look around, everybody's got all these different things to say about twin flames. 99.9% of the time, literally, what you're going to get is somebody who is confusing twin flames and soulmates. So they give you all this romantic-y stuff, and you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound like what I'm going through. What the hell, right? And I've even heard people say, yeah, everybody knows that twin flames are like a really intense soulmate connection. No, guys, no. Soulmates are my soul, your soul, and we are mated. We are connected, soulmates. This is not what twin flames are. Twin flames are one soul. Multiple incarnations of the same soul. Multiple incarnations of the same soul. Multiple incarnations of the same soul. It's simultaneous incarnations of the same soul. Here, I'll show you, actually. Watch this. Apologies for the somewhat crude handmade drawing on the lined notebook paper, but I don't know, maybe it's not so bad. I got pretty neat handwriting. This is actually sloppy for me. Anyway, so this is the soul in heaven, right? This is the higher self, the soul in heaven. Remember, there's no such thing as time. So from the perspective of the soul, all of these incarnations are happening all at the same time. The higher self, the soul in heaven, is experiencing all of these things at once because there is no such thing as time. Albert Einstein is the one who proved that there is no such thing as time. Right? So this is your past life in the year 1750, 1870. This is a future incarnation. And then, of course, you and your twin flame. That's all that's going on, guys. Now, when consciousness polarizes on the same plane, Plane, when consciousness manifests at least twice on the same plane, which is what is going on, there is a polarization. And I'm not going to get into it. It has a little bit to do with sacred geometry, sort of. It's really like the very first step in sacred geometry, if you will, which is where the 1 becomes 2, right? Okay. But there's that polarization, which is usually what I talk about during these intros. I talk about where the divine feminine and divine masculine labels really came from. It's mental energy. A thought is the transference of consciousness from one place to another, and there's that push-pull duality. Push-pull, this, that, right? That's why your twin flame runs, because they're all up in your head, you're feeling emotional about them, that's why they run. You focus on them, they focus on anything but you. Anyway, so all the information online about twin flames is telling you all this other soulmate stuff. And that doesn't help. But the one thing that everybody does get right about twin flames is that it's one soul in two bodies. Everybody seems to kind of agree on that. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. It's just, it's the internet. Yeah, that's just the way it is, okay? And it could be any topic. It could be like automotive repair or finance, and there's like a whole bunch of shitty opinions, and then there's a few good ones. So that's just the way it is. Now, my twin flame is permanently in my life. How did I do it? Transcending the mind. The mind is duality, thought, and emotion, right? It works on duality. It's thought, emotion, metaphysical energy. The soul is consciousness. It's non-duality. It's one. It's single. So the mind, duality, is kind of the yin and yang symbol, right? But the soul is the one. So you've heard these two basic concepts in spiritualism, right? There's the one. I feel at one with everything, right? And then there's the yin and yang, the duality, the light, dark, yin, yang, alpha, omega. Consciousness is not thought. That's your twin flame. Your soul is consciousness. Okay? Consciousness is not thought. It's awareness. It's being. It's life itself. Right? Like, so you have thoughts and feelings going on. And then there is a you. Oh, look, the lovers. Oh, yeah, divine feminine. Can't wait to bend you over the bedpost. Yeah, it's hot. Very sassy. Okay, so anyway, there's thoughts and feelings going on, right? And you notice thoughts and feelings, right? You're having thoughts and feelings right now. Like maybe you got a laugh out of my little joke, right? And you notice that you got a laugh out of it. You notice you got an emotional response. You notice there were thoughts. What is the noticer? What is that which notices? Consciousness. Very interesting. And the deeper that science digs into the nature of consciousness, because remember, science, what are they peddling? They're peddling this idea that consciousness is a product of electrical impulses in the brain. And the thing is, guys, the deeper they dig, the more that it's starting to look like consciousness exists independently of the body. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting indeed? So they were sure that they were going to find it there in the brain, but they didn't. They did not find it there in the brain. And again, the deeper they dig, the more it's starting to look like it's not coming from the brain. It existed before the body. That's what they are starting to think. So that's spiritualism in a nutshell, and twin flames, which is the same thing. Your twin flame is your spirit. They are your soul. You got to do soul stuff. No healing, no clearing karma. None of that stuff is going to help you. It actually makes them run harder. Okay, guys. Look at this shit at the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Wands. So, Divine Masculine. And then judging from some of these other cards that came out, it's kind of starting to look like Divine Masculine is going to be not just like coming back into your physical life in a different way. So, like if they've got you blocked, of course, they'll unblock you. They're going to start talking to you again. But it's like, I just get clinginess. Like clinginess, neediness, not really in a bad way though. Maybe those aren't great words to be using, because when we think of clinginess and neediness, it's like annoying kind of energy, right? But I mean, they're going to be very attached to you. They're going to want to be around you, is what I'm getting at here. And again, your twin flame, they could be running, they could have you blocked, they could be shit posting on social media about how fucking ass great their life is. Guys, it's bullshit. Their karmic situation is a train wreck. Okay, they're just not being honest about that. Nobody does. Nobody does, right? Some of us do. I do, but most people do not. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles in reverse, recent past. This isn't working. I don't know what I'm going to do. This situation sucks. I don't even like these people. Divine Masculine, again, they've had you on their mind very much lately, and they're considering what their next move is that they're going to make. And I'm thinking it's going to be a smart one, but in the past, not so much. So here we go. Recent past. Divine Masculine towards their karmic situation, the Magician in reverse next to the Queen of Swords. Well, guys, at least they're figuring it out. And at least they're getting some honesty and even some feedback from their friends, getting tongue-tied, from some of their friends and family. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. That situation's not good for you. It could be a job. It could be family. It could be a relationship. It often is a relationship. But whatever it is, guys, whatever the deal is with your twin flame. And guys, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section down below. Give me your input. Like, what is the deal? What is this Magician in reverse? What is the thorn in Divine Masculine's side? What is the so-called karmic situation? What are they struggling with? Because I really get the feeling that, I mean, it's usually a relationship, but there's a lot of other things too, guys. And I am the world's leading twin flame coach. Almost 6,000 students to date. I've caused thousands of unions. My twin flame is permanently in my life. Guys, I got to tell you from experience, there's a lot of variety in that other, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, 25% of people where it's not a relationship. Very, very interesting what Divine Masculine puts themselves through. It's kind of like, I heard this saying a couple of weeks ago, humans are really good at creating problems for themselves, like making their life more complicated unnecessarily, and then making excuses for it. And that's kind of what Divine Masculine is going through right now. Okay, so towards you, Divine Feminine, recent past, again, this is old energy. It did transform quite a bit because you are transforming, Divine Feminine. We're going to get to that in a second. Four of Cups and the Star in reverse. So not a lot of interest there. Not a lot of free-flowing energy. Not a lot of willingness to talk to you, to make a trade, to think equally. You know what I mean? Just not interested. And at the same time, the Star in reverse, yeah, Divine Masculine. You know that this is your destiny. You know this is your destiny. He, she, right? Your twin flame, like my twin flame, is a woman. You call her Divine Masculine. I'm Divine Feminine. Why? Well, it's duality, guys. It's not really based on biological sex. It's that push-pull. It's yin-yang, okay? The mind is duality. So when you focus on your twin flame, mentally, emotionally, or metaphysically, they're going to focus on anything but you. You focus on them, they don't focus on you. Right? You push, they pull away. That's why they're running, guys. It has nothing to do with the narrative, the story. And people get, you look on the internet and people get into all these like weird metaphysical, psychological modalities that they don't seem to have any like basis in anything concrete, like any foundational thing. You know what I mean? Like healing and clearing karma and clearing your chakras and balancing your inner feminine and masculine and all that new agey stuff. And I mean, I'm not even saying that stuff is necessarily bad, but guys, that's why your twin flame is running, because you're thinking too hard about it. Okay? That's why they run. And there's all this weird terminology too. You know, like when your third eye chakra system is in the 5th house during Aquarius Gemini is in the sun's rear 4th sector, we're going to clear our chakras together and have Kundalini spiritual experiences together. And I'm waiting for Divine Masculine to awaken, and they got to go through stage 38.571. And then once they get through stage 38.571, then we can clear our karma together and go on our mission together. It's all this complicated bullshit on the internet, which really amounts to a bunch of snowflakey stuff, I don't know, soulmate coaching perhaps. And guys, again, I'm not talking crap. It's just, it's the internet, guys. That's what you're going to get, right? No, guys, it's simple. Your twin flame is your soul. Your twin flame is your soul. In case you skipped the intro to this video, this is all that's going on, guys. The higher self in heaven. There's no such thing as time. Albert Einstein, right? He proved that there's no such thing as time. So this is the higher self in heaven. Your past life in the year 1750, 1870, present day, there's you in Divine Masculine, and there's a future incarnation. The soul does that, guys. It incarnates. It comes down here because it wants experiences. That's all this is, guys. And when consciousness appears more than once on the same plane of existence, it polarizes. And so at the level of the mind, again, I'm not reinventing the wheel. You might not have ever heard of this before, but this is ancient Zen spiritualism that I'm talking about right now. Not the New Agey stuff, not the Fruity Loop, New Age Fruit Loop stuff, okay? The soul is consciousness. The mind is thought. You are body, mind, soul. You just have to know how these things work. These are ancient Zen teachings. The mind is separation consciousness. The soul is unity consciousness. That's where those words came from, guys. Separation, union. And detaching, too. When you do transcend the separation consciousness of the mind, they call that detaching. Guys, this is your spiritual ascension, and you just have to treat it that way. And I mean, gosh, divine masculine, it's having an effect on them, guys. That's why this Five of Pentacles would be coming out. You're ascending spiritually. Divine masculine will do anything to get you back into their life. They're not going to let you go, divine feminine. Again, maybe they're just not ready to talk about it right now, but remember this, the narrative doesn't matter. The narrative doesn't matter. The story, the history, what happened between you and divine masculine at this time and what was said here, and then there's the situation going on in this one, and I got to get this person over here in alignment, and then I got to get all the stars and the cards lined up, and I got to clear my chakras at 4:38 p.m. on January 27th, because that's when the stars line up and Venus is in the correct parallel path for me to do my healing. And no. You don't need any of that stuff, guys. You are a soul. You are a soul. You carry with you a body and a mind. The body and the mind are duality, yin, yang, divine feminine, divine masculine, push, pull, plus, minus, light, dark, alpha, omega. Albert Einstein called it relativity. These are ancient spiritual teachings and science, by the way. Science is just now proving this stuff that spiritual masters have been saying for thousands of years. Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, Yogananda, right? Ram Dass, Eckhart Tolle, just to name a couple of modern ones. Okay, the soul is non-duality. It's consciousness. You don't need healing. Okay, you're not broken. You just have a case of mistaken identity. That's what I tell my students. Guys, you are your twin flame. That's why these cards come out. I mean, look at this shit. Guys, they're not going to stay in that situation. I mean, come on, the Fool next to the Seven of Wands. Guys, divine masculine has values, and they're out. I'm out. I'm checked out. Peace. It's the Fool. I'm leaving, dude. That's it, guys. Divine masculine is not staying in that situation, and I don't care what they're telling you. Now, again, why is this happening? Because you are your twin flame. You are awakening spiritually, divine feminine. You are them. You are your twin flame. You don't have to do any healing. You don't have to worry about the narrative, the situation, the story. The story doesn't matter with your twin flame. You are your twin flame, and you are consciousness. You are one being with them. You just have to remember that, and you can't think your way there. You can't understand what that is. Consciousness is not thought. I'm not reinventing the wheel. These are ancient Zen spirit. Warning! 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 Today is the last day to get 25% off my paid coaching program. It's already not expensive, guys. I do not charge thousands of dollars. Fuck that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. No, my coaching is affordable and it's 25% off, but you got to act like literally right now, guys. Today is the last day. All you got to do, put this coupon code in at the checkout when you pay in full for the introduction to the journey or my law of attraction program for that matter. You get 25% off, guys. Today is the last day. You better hurry. Time's running out. And if you're not ready, no problem, guys. I'll be here. I've been doing this for 4 years. Gosh, I'm going on 5 years. It's going to be 5 years this year. Wow. Man, it's been 4.5 years. 6,000 students. Guys, I cracked the code on Twin Flames. So if you're not sure, no problem. Just go check out my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel and see what I'm all about. Guys, Divine Masculine, they're not going to let this one go, guys. I mean, come on, the Lovers next to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they're not going anywhere, guys. This is just some fucking drama. You are your twin flame. You are ascending spiritually. That's why there's the obsessive thinking, the dark night of the soul, the sense of meaninglessness. Right, it's your ego personality breaking down so that the unity consciousness of your soul can emerge. Guys, go watch my free coaching videos or sign up for my paid coaching if you want everything on a silver platter. But if you want to see what I'm all about, guys, I cracked the code. I figured it out. And by the way, what did I do to crack the code? Am I special? Not really, guys. I just kind of noticed that this is exactly the same as transcendentalism. You just have to take transcendentalism and apply it to your twin flame situation. That's all you have to do, guys. And I will show you how to do that. Guys, go check out my free coaching videos. Go sign up for my paid coaching. Please do something for yourself, guys. By the way, you could also stop watching these tarot readings. They're not good for you guys. The only reason I do these tarot readings is to get you onto my channel so that I can blow you up with my spiritual messages. I was there, guys, watching tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading, desperately searching for answers. Yeah, I get it. I did that too, guys. So you get onto my YouTube channel. I'm blowing you up with my spiritual messages. You go watch my coaching videos. Go sign up for my paid content. Do something. And you go, oh, shit, this makes sense. Of course it makes sense, guys. Your twin flame is your soul. This is ancient spiritualism. That's all this is, guys. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So stop watching tarot readings. They're bad for you. I'm only doing it to get you onto my channel. This is why Divine Masculine is running, because you're focusing on them. You're wondering what they're going to do. And it's not even you who's doing that. It's your mind, guys. You are not your mind. You are not a thinker. That's not you. It's the personality ego. Right? And when you are identified with that, that's when they run. You have to transcend that, guys. Or sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive, guys. It's 8.5 hours long of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to stay out of the obsessive thinking, end the running and chasing, and draw your twin flame permanently into your life, just like mine is, guys. Permanently in my life, on my YouTube channel from time to time, making videos with me. Yeah, it's a thing. Now, when you're done watching the 8.5 hour long instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week. Guys, that's like 8 hours of live coaching every single week. The calls are recorded. The call times are staggered. So no matter where in the world you are, there should be a time that works for you. We've got people from all over the world, guys, US, Europe, Asia, China, Canada, India, South Africa, every place, guys. Every place. Sign up today. There's also the secret Facebook community. There's about 360 people in there as of today you can connect with, and they're all doing this journey right. Now, I'm not talking about my public New World All-Star group, but the private Facebook group for paying students. It's all closed, private, your friends, family. Nobody can see that you're in there. They can't see what you're doing in there. It's all private. Everything is kept confidential. You can get in there, tag us in your posts, ask us your questions. We comb through there every single day and make sure that all of your questions get answered. And you're going to get the correct answer from the community, guys. And I've got coaches assisting me. I've got a full-time customer service department, and it's affordable, guys. It's super affordable. And if you sign up today with that coupon code, Pay in Full, get 25% off. But if you can't afford to do that still, no problem, guys. I've got payment plans. You can get started today for like 65, 70 bucks. Get the gold package, by the way. Get the gold package. I highly recommend it no matter what you do. And you get 2 months of the coaching calls and the Facebook community included with your original purchase. And the payment plan is great, guys. It's 6 payments. You get instant access to the videos, the calls, everything with your first payment, guys. Told you. I told you. Divine Masculine. Look at this 5 of Pentacles. Hard times for the Divine Masculine, guys. They're not going to let you out of their life. They are coming back no matter what. Why? Why would that be happening? Because you are them, Divine Feminine. And you're starting to recognize this at such a deep and fundamental level that it's like you can't even explain it, right? Because an explanation is a thought, a concept. It's the mind. What's happening to you is so much deeper than that, guys. It's so fundamental. It's your very life. The soul, guys. That's what this is all about. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. Divine Masculine. Again, I'm out of good ideas. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just going to leave and not say anything and go knock on Divine Feminine's door. Actually, that sounds like a great idea, Divine Masculine, you big dork. You better go do that. Okay, the Emperor in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, guys. The goose is cooked. The train has left the station. That situation is over, guys, and they're not giving a fuck at all. Not giving a fuck at all. Not one fuck given. I'm out of fucks, okay? Divine Masculine, I don't care. I just need to go, dude. I'm out. I'm out. I can't take this anymore. This marriage, this job, whatever it is, guys. Whatever it is, again, if you would care to articulate below in the comments section below what the karmic situation is for you, I would be very curious to see what that is. And of course, towards you, Divine Feminine, getting the breaks, right? We're getting the breaks. The Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands in reverse. Divine Masculine, just about ready to pounce, guys. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Divine Masculine is in receipt of this union. And it's just a matter of time. Guys, the table is being set. Everything is being set up for this. The nest is being built. Guys, it's time. It's time for your union. Guys, oh my God, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my awesome videos. Have a safe and happy new year, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.